Hello there everyone, my name's Identity, and welcome to another weapons reaction. Today we're going to see if this weapon needs a nerf, a buff, or can we just put it right in the game. Now, I have certainly got to say one thing, this is a very strange weapon. With nothing else to say though, let's get right into it. The assassin Efferco. However the heck you say that name, this is a new type of the spy's knife, which does actually bring a new format to the spy. I must say it's pretty interesting, but well, let's just see what it does. Can we just say a lovely design. I like that they went with an obsidian point as the stabbing use. Very nice, I must say. And the detail in the handle is appreciated as well. When they're going on backstab rampages like that, does the word spee, I am a spee, go in your head?
You got blood on my suit. I'm going
What was that?
to gut you like a Cornish game hen.
Holy crap, is this interesting. So this knife apparently allows Spy to teleport for a short distance. Once teleport, he will be marked for death. I'm not so sure though if this is balanced. However, I can say for a fact that this would be hella fun. And can you just see someone on 2-Fort going across the piers and then immediately backstabbing spies or snipers? Very nice to stop some fall damage from occurring. If there's one thing any spy can hate, it's falling off something too high and getting a couple of pieces of health when you just slightly fell. Although I do have to say one thing, I'm hearing a little ding as if a bar is being filled up, but I don't see the cloak bar filling. So the cloak's not being used, therefore what is? Is there supposed to be a second bar to indicate that you need to wait before you can use this power again? And I also must say that this bar fills up quite quickly. What a crushing penalty. Yeah, that really does stink when you're whole 10% slower. In fact, considering that the spy was buffed to the point where he actually moves faster now, does this just make him his original speed? Now this is something I don't approve of right here. I don't like that this also affects his cloaking capabilities, to the point where he's slower as well, because I know he would still be faster than the original Heavy. So I don't see why that has to affect him, nor do I appreciate it. Even though it's not much of a speed dilemma, and it would probably be hard to notice, it still could be noticeable. If anything, I kind of liked the idea that this knife had a speed penalty, because this could get spies used to walking slower, and thus would make heavy disguises less painful. That's just my opinion, but I think that would be a pretty nice thing to do. Alrighty then, final judgment. Is it good, is it bad? Yeah, it's kind of in the middle ground here. This knife has some very interesting formats and definitely brings a new level to spy. For a character that usually goes for all-out stealth, this weapon is quite the try-hard inducement. Most certainly probably being paired up with weapons such as Diamondback and Deadringer. But for the mobility that this weapon could give, it would definitely make Spy an interesting playthrough. As also, with that, though, the damage penalties that it comes with, or in this case, being marked for death, this most certainly makes three classes more devastating: soldiers, demos, and scouts. As even though the teleportation is quite nice, scouts could still catch up to you, especially with you being slower now. Another thing is that if a soldier or a demo gets near you and throws a pebble even anywhere near you, that'll still leave a hefty hit. As remember this, you only have 125 health, and a regular pebble on direct contact will deal 100 damage to you. So you already can't afford, even with this knife not giving you marked for death, you can't afford to get hit by a pipe directly. So knowing that you also have to be careful for these things bouncing off the walls isn't very pleasant. What's more, though, is that I feel this covers up some of the weaknesses that Deadringer has. Say you're in a tight pinch and you don't want to use your Deadringer just yet, but there's a sentry in the way. In that case, this knife becomes very handy. But still, there are some buffs and some nerfs needed. I'm not completely sure if this weapon is balanced to say, as I don't feel that surprisingly, the penalty where you're moving slower is quite big enough. I think that for the ability to teleport everywhere, the penalty should be much bigger. I also still don't think, though, that it should affect the costumes. Spy should be moving the same. If Spy disguises as a heavy, unless Spy moves slower than a heavy now, he should still stay that speed. Anyways, my name's Identity. That's my opinion on this weapon. Let me know what you think in the comment section down below. If you want to see more, leave a like and a comment. And I will see you guys in the next video.